So, in a move that not really surprising, I believe Unknown 9 did the same thing. So, the pre-sales for Dragon Age Veilguard are so terrible that they're just going to be giving away the game for free. Um, in this, what's it called? A GeForce Now Ultimate Bundle. Um, so you've got your free right here, basic, priority, and then you have the ultimate bundle. Dragon Age the Veilguard, free with purchase. The pre-sales on this game are abysmal. They are terrible. No one wants this game. Um, Now, people can say, oh, well, it could be a really good game. Yeah, it could be. It doesn't matter, though. At this point, when you have a game that's clearly pandering to a certain group of people, when you have people who work for the game or who have worked for the game come out, you're just a bunch of incels, racists, that's going to turn people off from the game. It doesn't matter. It could be the best game in the world at this point. It's not going to matter. You're turning people away from it. People are seeing, so you're pushing away the player base, and then the people who might potentially buy it are seeing how the players are being treated, and it's like, okay, well, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it now. So all that's left is the very small group of people that they're pandering to, and then even that's not good enough. Because we've seen with stuff like Concord or Dustbin, where they're clearly pandering to a certain group of people, and yet Dustborn, no one is playing it. I went on Twitch the other day while I was recording, and I just typed in Dustborn, and to see if anyone was streaming it, no one. No one is playing the damn game. So, keep your mouth shut, make a good game that's for the majority, and you'll make money, and you won't have to worry about terrible pre-sales. Stuttering Craig, the host of his Side Scroller podcast on YouTube, revealed the information is from his retail insider. The game has only received about 1,900 pre-orders between Xbox and PlayStation 5, which is terrible. And then you have these people, and I showed this before. These are the people that they're freaking trying to pander to. These people right there.
He, him, she, her, and they, them, and then your gender is man, woman, non-binary. Love that. Love the inclusivity. Top surgery scars are also included in this for all of our trans and non-binary rooks out there. I absolutely was blown away by this. It's beautiful to see the inclusion in the game and to see yourself represented.
You want to know who isn't feeling represented, though? Biological women. So you can have top surgery scars, you can have a female body type with a bulge, but guess what? If you're above an A cup, you're not included at all. You're not included at all. So if you're a biological female and you want to see yourself included and represented in game, and you have bigger than an A cup, well, then guess what? You're left out. So they're pandering to these people with top surgery scars and female bulges, but just completely ignoring a whole gender. And then people look at this and wonder, why is the game not selling so well? Why is the game with simple things like this? Again, it could be the best game in the world. We don't know. But when you have this kind of pandering, you have people coming out saying, if you don't like it, don't buy it. You have the removal of spiders for whatever reason, because, arachnophobia. Well, guess what? It's a fantasy world filled with big, scary monsters. Why don't we just take out every big, scary monster and replace them with big, fluffy dogs? Oh, wait, no. People are afraid of dogs. What about rabbits? No, people are afraid of rabbits. Clowns. There we go. Replace every enemy with a clown. Or you could go the World of Warcraft route. Anything scary, just replace with a loaf of bread or a scarecrow. So you're removing enemies that have been in the game for ages because of arachnophobia and triggering people. You have top surgery scars, you have lady bulges, but not allowing women above an A cup to, see themselves. You have people coming out, if you don't like it, don't buy it. The game's not meant for you. If you don't like it, just a bunch of homophobic bigots. And then they're shocked when the pre-sales are terrible. These are the people they're pandering to. But then you have Sparking Zero, still doing amazing numbers. So many people playing the game. So many people, lots and lots of people are playing the game. So good. And why? Because it's a fun game. It did exactly what Dragon Age should be doing. They took something that was beloved and really, really good in the form of Tenkaichi 2 and 3, and they improved upon it. Simple as that. You take a formula that works, you improve it, there you go, you make money. Not only does this game have a huge roster, but there's the what if scenarios where you can play the game and, you can make choices depending, who you're fighting, and, you can, there's, scenarios where it's like, oh, Yamcha doesn't die because of the Cybermen. There's what if Goku goes Super Saiyan during the Grade 8 Vegeta fight? Or what if Goku and Vegeta, Goku and Vegeta beat Frieza and Vegeta goes Super Saiyan on Planet Namek? Like, then they have this cool, awesome Gohan Black what if. That's amazing stuff. So they're taking what was great about Tenkaichi 2 and 3 and improving on it and adding more. But then you have games like Unknown 9 that just came out on Thursday. No one's playing it. I was watching Vera Dark play it last night. She had about 600 something people watching, and that was about 10 times, 20 times more than people who are actually playing the game at that time. No one's playing it. Actually, I think there's... No, was it on here? Yeah. Yeah. So it came out last Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, you're like, oh, it's, work days. It's the weekday still. So, but here we are. It's past weekend. 276. People were like, oh, okay, it's going up a little. First day release, it had like 269. Then it went down to about 240. And it's like, okay, maybe, the weekend's coming up. Maybe it'll surge. Nope. 276 all-time peak. Same kind of game where it wasn't selling very well. So they were just basically giving it away for free with like bundles and stuff. Suicide Squad, another game no one wants to play. All-time peak of 13,000 and basically nothing. Why? Because it's a crappy game. Another one of those, if you don't like it, don't buy it. Or, oh, the game's not meant for you. Simple things like that. Again, it could be the best game in the world. But the minute someone comes out and says, oh, the game's not meant for you, if you don't like it, don't buy it, calling people phobes, isms because they criticize the game, it's over. It doesn't matter if it's the greatest game of all time. You start saying stupid crap like that, people aren't going to buy it. So, honestly, this is gamers speaking with their wallets. Yeah. These companies and their activism produce poor returns. Yeah. Looks like they're desperate. I personally wouldn't, because it would be a waste of bandwidth. Thank you for buying our computer. Here's a free turd for you. Even given away for free, the players will just throw it back, at least digitally, right at the developers' woke faces. Enough DEI woke crap. Everyone's sick of it. Yeah. Weird. I remember someone telling me woke games are actually hits. Hits to the company wallet, more like it. Yeah, these are the same. These people are like, oh, there's such a huge amount of people wanting these games. The guy who with Dustborn was like, oh yeah, there's positive feedback for this game, and there's people wanting these kinds of games. But then you see that it only had like 72 people total playing it, and it's like, yeah, sure. No one wants this bull crap anymore. People are tired of it. Because the minute you see that Sweet Baby Inc. or some other company like that has got their grubby fingers in it, the minute you see pandering, you know it's going to be bad. Because these people are incapable of having diverse characters that are well written, having inclusivity and representation with a good story. No, there's a trade-off every single time. Every single time there has to be a trade-off. If you're going to have inclusivity, representation, and all that, everything else has to suck. And these games have shown it throughout just this year. These games have shown it. You have inclusive characters, representative characters, the game sucks because everything else suffers. Because these people are using diversity, representation, and inclusion as like a complete substitute for personality and character. No one can care about characters if all they are is just skin color, gender, and who they like to fuck. It doesn't work like that. Story, terrible. Unknown, like I was watching Unknown 9. It's a terrible game. They reuse the same like 2 people as bosses over and over throughout the game. The gameplay is bad, the graphics are bad, the story is bad, the voices are bad, the models, despite the fact that they had motion capture, are bad. Everything about the game is bad, but oh hey, I've never seen such a more diverse game in my life. So woohoo, you got your diversity, the game blows. But these people are just refuse to acknowledge this. And then when they keep losing money, it's like, oh, I don't understand what's happening. Let's see how well that works for Unknown 9 Awakening. All right. Bethesda did this with Starfield when you buy a new AMD GPU. Played it for 4 hours and never touched it again. You know your game is dead on arrival when you give free copies. That's one way to boost sales in a fake way. I don't even want it for free. Yeah. They need to pay me or I uninstall. Yeah. So, piss poor sales. No one wants to play the game. Again, it could be the best game in the world. It could be the best game in the world. But when you come out and attack the gamers because they're tired of the woke nonsense being forced into everything, you're just pushing people away. You could easily just say, "Oh, well, we understand where people are coming from." That would be one thing. But no, you're it's not for you then. You're just a bunch of incels, folks. It's isms, far right supremacists. Every time. Every time. So, we'll find out what the game's like on the 31st when it comes out. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. Is it going to be the worst game of the year? No, probably not. Actually, hang on. Right now, you got one person. Dustborn, new Dustborn news. Let's try Unknown 9. One person. Let's try Silent Hill 2, the remake. Is it, let's see, D-make? Silent Hill 2. Fair bit of people. Let's see, Echoes of Wisdom, which is a great game. Yeah, some, good amount of people still streaming. How about Sparking? Oh, Sparking 0. You have plenty of people streaming it right now. I mean, it keeps going. Let's see, the 1500, 200, 300, 180. So even if they're small time streamers, they're still getting decent amount of views. The game's still popular. Let's see. No, yeah, Suicide Squad. One person. Star Wars Outlaws. 40. Do you see the trend here? All these games that aren't very, trendy right now, even though they were just released not too long ago. You notice what they all have in common? What's another one? Oh yeah, no, Concord you can't because you can't even. The game was removed completely. That's how bad it was. What's another one? But yeah, you get the idea. There's a reason why no one's playing these games right now because they're bad. They're bad. So I'm not surprised that they're having to pull buy this and get the game free. Please just help us sell the game. I'm not surprised. But again, when you come out and attack the players, this is what happens. You would think that these companies would have learned by now after all the crap this year. Just this year. Nope. For people who like to consider themselves college educated and intelligent, you bunch sure are stupid. Keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. Let's just keep attacking the fans. Let's keep attacking the fans who are concerned that our games are suffering because of the DEI crap. Let's just keep attacking them instead of saying, we understand your concern and we're doing what we can to make it the best game for everyone. Nope, you're just a bunch of phobes, this and isms. See how well that keeps working for you. It's not working so far, but hey, it's New Year's coming soon, so maybe it'll work next year. Anyway. Free game. So if you want a Dragon Age, the Veilguard, NVIDIA's got you hooked up. They got you covered. But anyway, that's going to do for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.